Hey nerds, welcome to Jerry Bear Reacts. The voting has concluded for the next show. So in this video, we're going to announce the winner and the next show that we're going to watch, which if you looked at any of the polls across social media, you kind of know who it is, but that's okay. We're going to go over all 5 shows. We're going to go from the least voted to the most voted. I'm going to announce their numbers and we're going to announce the grand winner. And we're going to talk about the start date for the next show, when it should be wrapping up, and what show we're watching after. That's right. We're going to get the next 2 shows that's going to wrap up this year are getting announced right here, right now. Are you ready? All right, let's do it. So without further ado, we had over 6,000 votes in total. I don't think that thunder's coming through the microphone. We had over 6,000 votes in total, 5,000 of which came from YouTube, 487 on Twitter, 100 on the first Discord, 38 on the private Discord, 189 on Patreon, and over 400 on Instagram. So from last to first. In 5th place, a show I thought was going to maybe perform a little bit better than it did. I was maybe expecting a little bit of a shocking upset with it for some reason. A lot of people are really into this show. I had a lot of recommendations on it. We will watch it at some point. But in dead last, with only 285 total votes, is Orphan Black. Coming in at number 4 is a show that I really want to watch. And we'll get there at some point. I know I'll eventually watch it, so it's no big deal. I can't wait to watch it when I do. But with 534 votes overall, Vikings. Not a lot of love for Vikings. Had a decent amount of recommendations, but not a whole lot of love in the actual voting process of it. Not a lot of campaigns going on like it was for the other shows. Orphan Black and Vikings kind of got left in the dust compared to these last 3 shows, all right? In 3rd place, maybe just a little bit shocking to you, because they did really well in the Discords. They did decent on Patreon. They did decent on Instagram. They did very well on YouTube with 1,360 votes. In 3rd place, the show that had the most recommendations. The most recommendations across all social media, and yet comes in 3rd place, Shadowhunters. A lot of campaigns for Shadowhunters, especially on Twitter. A lot of vote for Shadowhunters. A lot of DMs saying, I don't care who wins, please watch Shadowhunters. That's rigging the voting. What am I? Who am I? No. But like everything else, we will watch it at some point. Now, top 2 situation. So we all know what the number 1 show is. Let's go and talk about the silver medal. This show actually had a good chunk of votes on Twitter. It did really well on Instagram. It had the most votes in both Discords. And well, never mind. Patreon kind of went landslide. But anyways, with 1,500 votes flat, in 2nd place is Lucifer. And of course, your 1st place winner and the show that we're going to start watching on August 15th. Season 1, Episode 1 should go live on August 15th. If there's anything derailing that for any reason, I'll make a post about it and let you guys know. With 2,598 votes, almost had 50% of the votes on YouTube, dominated their section of Twitter, dominated their section of Instagram, because Instagram and Twitter only let you do 3 to 4 shows at a time and not 5. Dominated. Well, actually it tied in Discord and won with Lucifer. Beside the point, dominated at Patreon is Stranger Things. We knew it was going to win. I mean, it's the big boom right now. It's the most popular thing. A lot of people saying they're burnt out on Stranger Things. I get that. But Stranger Things is here. We're starting at August 15th. Now, the show should wrap up. It's only 34 episodes. So by the time this is over, we'll be caught up with the rest of the world. If we're starting on August 15th, if I have my numbers correctly, we should be finished around September 26th. If that's the case, we'll do a brief little wrap up on stuff of what's going on. So if we can't do a series wrap up because the show's not over yet, we'll do that. And then sometime shortly after, our 2nd show that'll carry us around into like January, mid-January, that'll wrap up 2022 and bleed into 2023 will be the 2nd place winner. Why wouldn't it be? It's going to be Lucifer. So we're going to watch Stranger Things from August 15th to September 26th, roughly. And then sometime after, we're going to start Lucifer. And that's 93 episodes. And that'll take us out to the end of the year, because that show has completely finished. Same deal with Stranger Things and Lucifer. We will have season recaps at the end. When the show's finished, Stranger Things, well, we got a year or 2 till it comes. I don't fucking know. Lucifer will have a full show recap, character rankings, etc. We will have recaps. We will have Jer Awards. These shows will be, well, Lucifer, Stranger Things, The 100, Teen Wolf and all the side shows we've watched so far this year will be nominated for the 2022 big end of the year Jer Awards. And that's what we got going on. The other 3 shows, Vikings, Shadowhunters, and Orphan Black, will appear again in a poll once we wrap up Lucifer. And may just be between those 3 shows. We may add on something like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. We may add on something like Legacy. We may add on something like Supernatural. Like I said, there are shows I want to knock out before I get to Supernatural, but we are building up towards Supernatural. Think of Supernatural as our Infinity War. I don't want to say Endgame. I don't want people to think that's the last show I ever react to. But think of it as like our big build-up culmination of like, we're fucking getting to it. So that's all the voting. 6,277 total votes. There may be some sort of a couple here or there that may be off. But overall, Stranger Things dominated. And I'll see you guys on August 15th for that. If you guys want to watch those episodes uninterrupted, if you guys want to hang out with me for the full uncut things, there is a link to the Patreon in the description box down below. We post weekly schedules, you know, what episodes are coming out Monday through Saturday. Sundays is the rest day or sideshow day. Same thing here on YouTube. Every single day there's a reaction. Some days, Sunday, maybe not so much, but there should be sideshows or a tribute reaction or something. If there hasn't been, that just means shit's backed up and YouTube's not releasing my videos on time. I'll be recording. I don't want to make this any longer than it needs to be. Shout out to you guys. I love you all. I appreciate all the love and support, whether it is on YouTube, whether it is on Patreon, no matter where it's at. And as always, links and everything will be in the description box down below. Playlist will be up on screen. Stay cute, stay hydrated, and I'll catch you on the next one.